sitting right here, we're good. Yes! Uh-oh. How did I not die? Oh, no, there I died. Oh, yes, cheese strats. What did I do? Did I break the boss? I guess you can't do that. Don't shoot at me. No, I said don't shoot at me. Because you have to get ready for blind and everything. Oh man, I missed my duck. That's all X is good for. Is using his small size. Oops. Yeah, sure, I insult X and then I hit spikes. That's just how it works. Oh jeez, get out of my way. That's where all the trolls were. I don't even know what I just did there. That was it? This is usually the part where I started dying. Yeah, like that. That was exactly it. I don't think I've actually posted a speedrun time for that, but I did time it, and I want to say my best time on that was like 26 minutes. Haha, you tried to shoot me, but you couldn't. I missed again. Right after taunting. Go! Okay, so now I can die at the boss. This is farther than I expected. Oh, well, there, you gotta jump there, don't ya? But Contra's so fun. Made it? Nope, guess I didn't make it. Alright. Oh no. Biscuits. So Paradox Cave had lots of defense. Good evening, happy Saturday, welcome to camp. Welcome in Gordon, Pops, Keith, Shredder. Hope you all had a good Saturday. We are here with a link to the past seed. I didn't think I was going to get one of these in tonight, but it's looking, well, it is promising because I'm here. Was up at 2:45 this morning. We were spent most of the day sitting on a high school gym, bleachers at my oldest daughter's cheer competition, but they won again. First in pom, first in kick, and first best overall score for middle school with their pom routine. So they 3 out of 3 competitions, and they've done a clean sweep on every one so far. Not going to go forever, but we're very excited for what they're accomplishing here. It's a lot of fun when they're doing that well, even though they put in a ton of work. But yeah, hope everyone had a good Saturday here. It's also negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind chill. I was out yesterday walking a big path in our backyard, so because our dogs are so small and we have like a little over a foot of snow, where they couldn't go on the snow to go to the bathroom, so we'd have to walk them around the block to get them to poop, and it's like, it's negative 25. We're not going to walk them around there, so I cleared out a big path and then some little areas off to the side so the dogs could poop, and Freddy was still having big problems. He walked out there, he pooped, and then he started dragging his back paws because they were too cold, so I had to pick him up and run him inside. Thankfully, our backyard's not really, it's not that big, so it only took like 10-15 seconds to get him inside, but he was very cold. So yeah, we are going to do a link to the past seed. I don't think this is going to be a double rando night tonight, just because I've been up since 2:45 this morning, and I don't think that's going to work, but I mean, who knows, stranger things have happened. Maybe I'll get done with this and be like, I'm feeling great, let's do another one. I did not turn on stream avatars. Where's stream avatars? Hold on. Loading stream avatars. I knew I forgot something here. My oldest daughter, actually, she was gonna be here tonight, but there's kind of a little tradition now where after competition, she ends up sleeping over at one of her friends on the team's houses. It's the second out of 3 competitions that's happened now. Her friend's mom texted my wife and like, hey, they want to do a sleepover again tonight. That's fine with us if it's okay with you. And I'm like, yeah, that's okay. So she's over there. And where is my stuff? Okay, it looks like stream avatar should be up now. Let's try something here. Yep, we're good. 4 has to be even numbers. Always has to be even numbers. But yes, starting boots and flute, boss hunt, boss shuffle, 10-12 Triforce hunt. I'm using a different, my official SNES controller is broken, so I have to use this generic one that does have turbo. So if I ever do Super Metroid again and I need to do an infinite bomb jump, this might help. Well, I will do Super Metroid again, but I really need to go and buy a couple more original Super Nintendo controllers because I really don't like the feel of these. I want my original ones. Well, there is so much stuff behind me. I miss when it was 464 NES carts, but unfortunately those had to be sold. Alright, Sank start as always, and a map. That is yucky. Where's my tracker? There's the tracker. I turned down the volume a little bit here. Yeah, it is so cold. Like our school too, like our parking lot is really small. Sorry, had to adjust the volume on the TV. So like people had to walk like a pretty decent amount to get anywhere. Lamp. All right, that's pretty nice. Don't have any kind of offensive weapon yet, but I like having lamp. Early lamp is very good. And it's possible we end up trying to do escape with bombs or so. Hello, bombs. Try to do escape with bombs. Gonna give me some 20s? I saw the red, thought that might be red 20s. If that was red 20s, the bombs and a ton of money to start out with would be the best possible tree pull and bush prize. Okay. So nothing required on Aga, that's a good start. Being on Lumberjack. The early lamp is a little bit concerning though, because lamp and master sword, or lamp, a sword, and like a cape puts Aga 1 in logic, and if we don't have a required item there, we do not want Aga to be our Dark World access. And based on what we've seen so far here, it's definitely looking like Aga 1 might be our Dark World access here. Already got the lamp, already got a sword. And I remember, since we've got starting boots here, probably a little quicker if we just, starting flute, and we don't need to go get the bombs from the little rock over by the wizard's house or whatever that is, fortune teller maybe. We can just go right into here. Hey, welcome in, Retro Nook Defender. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Ooh, I hope I don't lose that if I pull half magic, because half magic is still nice, but quarter magic is where it's at. We replace the flute with quarter magic. And a bottle right in CAC. That is beautiful. There's a Christmas. What changes in the Christmas version of this? 72. Are we gonna have enough for the bottle vendor, or am I gonna have to do a loop? This controller it works fine for Super Metroid, but for this one it feels kind of awkward. Well, I guess it works fine for Super Metroid because all the buttons work. Alright, there we go. That'll give us enough for the bottle vendor. Ether, okay. Alright, refilled our bombs. Alright, so nothing there. Oh, I would love 23. Okay, traded him 100. Got 300 back. That's a good deal. Yeah, we're sitting on about a foot of snow in the yard, and then it's with the wind chill, it's negative 25 right now. It's just absolutely miserable. Hammer, okay, now we're just a glove away. If we can get a, well, glove and a moon pearl. Maybe we're gonna be dodging Aga after all. So I like well, thankfully I haven't had to shovel in the last couple days. We were at 8 out of 10 days of having to shovel, and that was just absolute misery. Yeah, it's like you have to park a distance away because we have to leave the very small parking lot our high school has for spectators. So it's like we have maybe a 4-minute walk to get in, and they're like, you gotta hurry when you walk because it's cold where any exposed skin can get frostbite in under 10 minutes. It's like, then why are you making us do this? Oh, an hour? Oh, that sounds absolutely miserable. Walking that far in 11 degrees, not good. I mean, heck, even 20 degrees walking for an hour, not good. Heck, 35, still not great. There's not a very long window where walking an hour each way into work is very good. Temperature-wise, maybe like 65 and sunny. Nice little cool breeze. There we go. We're just a moon pearl away. Oh, with us, our pipes actually did freeze a couple years. It was actually probably 4 years ago. Yeah, it was the first year we had Freddy. We went out of town for Christmas, and it was negative 30 here for about 2 days, and my parents come over to check on to take care of the cats, and they're like, your pipes froze, and we were like 2.5 hours away. So my dad ended up waiting here while someone from the village came over to unfreeze our pipes. It's just like that was so terrible. Like, we did find out though, there's this weird little part in our living room where the front window sticks out and it's just like blank space under there, so the air gets under there, and that right under that area is where the pipes froze. So whenever we get snow now, I have to shovel the snow over that to keep the wind from getting in there. Thankfully, no pipes bursted though. That was the big concern. And thankfully our house does have water damage insurance, but that's still nothing you want to test. Because you know insurance companies are going to try to find any way they can to not pay your claims. Hey sweetie, you ready for bed?
Are you cold?
It's a little cold down here, but I mean, 60 degrees is a lot nicer than the...
You mean 67 degrees?
It's about usually 60 to 62 down here. It's
degrees?
not 6-7.
Oh.
Not 6-7. Are you gonna go to bed and sleep really, really good? Because we had a very busy day. We gotta get up early to go shopping tomorrow before we have to go pick up your sister.
Yeah.
So how early should I wake you up? 4 in the morning? No, you don't think that's a good idea?
No.
5-7 there. What's going on, sweetie? What are you looking at?
No, like for the time?
Hook shot.
For the time?
Oh, probably maybe temperature.
Oh, jeez.
5-7.
That's cool.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's very cold. We don't like that cold, do we?
No.
You ready? You want to go to bed?
I wanted to bring puppies.
I don't know how Freddie and George would probably go a little bit crazy down here.
Yeah.
Some of those are gonna... Oh, perlers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that, well, I don't... I'm sure someone's made those. Wait a minute. I did this completely wrong. I was doing a water walk, and then I did it wrong, so we're gonna fake flipper.
Are you looking on your screen or up there?
Both. This is chat. That's where people can talk.
Right.
And then this is the screen. This is the TV.
Cold is also something you can catch.
Yep, you can get it. You don't like getting cold, do you?
No. Especially my least favorite thing. And where's Fierce?
Oh, you're gonna love this. Look at this comment right there at the bottom from Defender. My wife will talk, say something.
Yes, I sure did.
Fred was actually named after Freddy Krueger. We have the sweater, but George was named to the Harry Potter connection, yes.
No.
Yeah,
Fred and
he
George.
has the sweater.
That doesn't
and it's
mean
his
anything.
official name is
does.
Freddy. Freddy.
I don't care.
You just made her weak.
You said
Thank you,
I don't
Defender.
care. No, whenever Tristan says I don't.
Don't use her name.
What?
It's okay.
Whenever she says, whenever I say I don't care, she says it about you.
Yeah, she's 12 and snarky.
You do next year.
Yeah, she's gonna be 13 next year. That's like, this isn't gonna work. I don't have Moon Pearl. Yeah. So your day just got made. All right, love you, sweetie. Sleep
I
good,
love it
sweet
when someone
dreams.
makes the connection. Dog's name.
Yes. Love you. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. I did that completely wrong. I needed to water walk to do that sequence break. Oh, she actually is a Hufflepuff. I actually tried to cheat when I took my What House Are You test like years ago. I was trying to get myself Slytherin, and I think I got... When I tried to cheat, I think I got Ravenclaw, and when I took it legitimately, I got Gryffindor, and I was very annoyed with that. Like, if I'm not gonna be Slytherin, at least give me Gryffindor. I mean, Ravenclaw. Well, she has played Hogwarts Legacy through so many times. We actually, she played it on Steam Deck, she's played it on PS5. She actually played it on Steam Deck like 3 or 4 times. That's a really good dog parody, Shredder. Uh-oh, this way. Okay, we're gonna go around. I shouldn't have to worry about missing anything for forgetting about that water walk. We can go back for that with the Moon Pearl. Ooh, Hera might be open though. Oh, magic. We have magic bat right now, actually. That's, uh-oh. That just put Aga in logic. If the Moon Pearl is behind Aga, that would be very sad. We initially had the Switch version ordered. Actually, no, she does still have the Switch version. It was the Switch 2 version. So she's played through that one too. It kind of reminded me of a like magic version of like Horizon Zero Dawn. Hey, Pyro, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. It's Saturday. Yeah, it's been so busy these, well, now that competitions have started for dance. I haven't been able to do a Link to the Past as much as I'd like. Hopefully didn't forget how to Icebreaker, because that would be tragic. Stun prize is a whole $1. Right, game, you really need to give me a Moon Pearl. I don't want to have to go and do Aga 1. Yeah, I'm guessing it'll... I think the Steam Winter Sale or whatever is coming up pretty soon. So I guess, like, well, pretty much everything on Steam is going to be heavily discounted there. Alright, so we're gonna have to Death Warp out of here unless this is the mirror. It is not. It was Sankheart. Hey Kyoto, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Oh, wait, I think it's free on the Epic Store. Something about with the Game Awards. Oh, I had the fairy. Wait, why am I walking back up here? My brain is completely fried. Can this guy... Yeah, this guy can... We'll just let this guy kill me. There, come on. Kill faster. Alright. Now we can go do Dark Cross. With my really loud and squeaky chair. Okay, so Dark Cross, we got Magic Bat, we've got... There's still a lot to do before I go do Aga 1. There is a lot we have to do, and I do have the Compass to Hera. No red 20s at all. The Compass to Hera does tell us who the boss is. Alright, where do we want to go next? And like right now, do I dip Eastern for the chance to possibly dodge doing Aga 1? Like, in order for the Moon Pearl to be on, like, one of the flipper sequence breaks, I'd have to find the flippers. And since that's the piece I'm missing, going out of my way to try to find like, do Waterfall Fairy doesn't make a whole ton of sense. Rats. I mean, there's still a lot outstanding, though. Oh, the book. We can get into Desert. Actually, I'll do Desert after Hera, because we've got a lot that we can get. I should just dip into... Well, I don't have the bow. But I could just dip into Eastern here. Since I'm already going this. This is just poor routing. I should have went up on the mountain, but we're already here. I wanted to get these 3 items. Green Pendant TR. So odds are we're not going to be doing the Green Pendant turn-in. Unless we absolutely have to. Alright, Red Boomerang. 50 bucks. And the mitts. Like the mitts, again, really, really nice. But they do not unlock anything for me. Like, I have everything I need for Dark World access, but that Moon Pearl. Before we go up the mountain, well, before we flute to the mountain, I want to check King's Tomb since this just became available. Alright, that is enough money for Aga. I mean, for Aga, Zora. So that's another check we can do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have an Epic account, but we already have it on basically everywhere possible that you can get that. My wife has it. Okay, come on, just give me the Moon Pearl. You know you want to. I just don't want Aga to make me, I don't want to spend like the 5 to 7 minutes going through his, tower. At least here I can see who the boss is. We have stupid Deadrock. I had hook speed. I was running really fast. Let's see, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to loop all the way around. Okay, that's just a heart container. We don't need that. Don't need that. We don't have the mirror, but that's okay, because we're gonna want to do that this way anyway. And having all this stuff to get to the right side of the mountain early and get over to Hera is giving me a little bit of optimism that we will find our Moon Pearl somewhere between, like maybe on Ether Tablet or in Hera, because we got all that stuff that opens up these things that you have to get in conjunction with each other. I'm just really trying to cope here. Oh, that would have been an extra container heart. Alright, let's try this one. We got 5 items in here. Nothing. Wow, Paradox, come on. I mean, that Quake could be useful getting into like Mire or Turtle Rock, but oh, I'm not liking the D-pad on this. It worked really good with Super Metroid, but here, like, I don't do anything that's like pixel perfect in Super Metroid. Well, this jump isn't pixel perfect, but I have a feeling this is going to make doing Icebreaker incredibly difficult. I think I'm too far over. No, I made it. And if I have trouble doing Icebreaker because of this generic controller, because none of my other ones work, that definitely means I need to go get a new controller immediately, because we do not tolerate Icebreaker. I mean, not being able to do Icebreaker. We tolerate Icebreaker, we love Icebreaker. Alright, so here, we'll get Ether Tablet, we'll go see how much we can get done in Hera. Hopefully be able to finish it, then we'll go get Spiral Cave, and after that, we're not looking good if the Moon Pearl isn't in one of these areas. That is not a Moon Pearl. I don't want to have to do Aga 1. I actually do enjoy Ice Palace if I have the Cane of Samaria. If I don't have the Cane of Samaria, I absolutely hate it. It's one of the worst things ever. Even worse than Mire and Turtle Rock. Alright, what's our hint tile say? Flippers are in... Well, that is really good knowledge. That is definitely something I want to know, where the flippers are. There's going to be an item in the basement now. Did I just screw that up, not letting the item touch the ground? Nope. I don't want Aga 1. Aga 1 is bad. It's full of sadness and fail. Of course there would be an item in the basement. Okay, so that basically tells us that yes, you have to have the Cane of Samaria to get a Triforce piece, either Turtle Rock or Mire. So we are going to have to go do Hera Basement here. Oh, who's the boss? Can I even... Cold Stare, we cannot beat this boss. Cold Stare is not a beatable boss. Not right now, at least. So now we have to go all the way back down. See if we can do the nice coffee break. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I got it. Yep, we're good. Oh, do I... No, I'm gonna have to walk out, though, if I want to go do Spiral Cave. Ice Palace is... It just... without Icebreaker, it's just such... It's so loopy, and it's just not fun. With Icebreaker, you can skip right to the back with all the really good stuff. That's what everybody likes. Moon Pearl. Okay, that's not the Moon Pearl, but that's really good. That bowl potentially opens up Eastern. I have to hit this button. That will get us to the back of Eastern and potentially the boss if Eastern is beatable. So we're getting some breadcrumbs to follow here. Wait, how do I get out? Oh, wait, I know. I have to hit the switch. Don't touch me, floor. Okay, we made it. It's good. Good. We're safe. The seed started out really promising, and now it's kind of poo. I think I will go ahead and try to water walk before going over to Aga. It's like I could bunny walk into Ganon's tower right now. According to the tracker. Yeah, I have the mitts. I could bunny walk into Ganon's tower. Uh-oh, get away from me. Okay, I just didn't want to die there. I did not look at what item was on the floating island. That is going to be annoying. That sucks. That Bombos, I should have done Spiral Cave first. That Bombos lets me beat Cold Stare. Not gonna do that right now, because that's just misery. But I could. But like with the hammer and master sword in that boss room, I don't think that sounds very appealing. Alright, we're gonna go and we're gonna water walk. So we can check, we can sequence break. What's it called? Oh, I had enough money to buy a second potion. A second blue. See, this is what I was trying to do earlier, what I wanted to do, and I just completely forgot and walked right by it. Assuming I don't get hit here. What? I failed. How did I not set that up right? Oh well, okay. It just wasn't meant to be. We're gonna do this the long way. Did I don't know how I screwed up that water walk. Did I bonk on something? Is there some set of conditions I'm not aware about that make it so you can't do that? Don't run into pickles. Alright, we can at least see what the item is here. We know the flippers are in Thieves Town, so this can't be the Moon Pearl. It's just bombs. We also know that we can't be getting the Moon Pearl out of Waterfall Ferry. Let's see, we'll do this, we'll save and quit, we'll go to Desert. There's nothing there, we'll try Eastern. Desert? Mire. Starting to get my whole hope that I mean, I should just be going and doing Aga right now. There's my Moon Pearl, never mind. See, this is why you don't listen to me. You should be going to do Aga right now. Oh look, there's my Moon Pearl, which I can fully get to. One for the wall, one for Gina. That's just polite. That's why it's polite. Look at what he just gave us. A heart piece. So that was a little, I mean, I love seeing that Moon Pearl there. I just wish I would have waited an extra 5 seconds or so to say I should just go and do Aga right now. Yep, we always bomb Agina. Okay, there we go. Let's listen to the lovely music of the Kingdom of Zeal and my chair being loud. I do not have the compass here. We're gonna go all the way through to the boss and just kind of hope for the best. Hopefully it's something I can beat. Then maybe we can at least get Eastern out of the way right away. We have the compass for Eastern will let us get to it will tell us who that boss is at least. Okay, we don't care about the map. I already got the unique item with the chickens. No mirror, unfortunately. I wish I had the mirror. Wait, what unique item did the chickens have? Is that powder? So it's the first thing we're going to want to do in the Dark World is go get those flippers. Yeah, being able to warp out is so much faster than what I'm doing here. Especially for desert. You can save a lot of time in desert just mirroring out. Like here, I'd be gone. We'd be back at the entrance. But nope, here we're running all the way back around. And I'm starting to get to the point where maybe I could do Cold Stare. And this is a decent amount of hearts. I've got Master Sword. I've got the hammer. Hey, Breath, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Lorelei used to knock my microphone at least once a stream, sometimes twice. She loved to hit my microphone. Zelda was never really interested in it. Carly, unfortunately, I could never get her down here on stream, and Bella, our remaining cat, just does not... She has no interest in coming down here. Like, this was way back, probably... Let's see, maybe 2015. We had a tornado warning in the area, so we brought the cats and my daughter down here when she was about 2, and Bella went into the bathroom down here, and she just sat on the back of the toilet tank and hissed anytime one of the other cats would walk by her. She got so tense being down here because this smelled like Zelda. The basement smelled like Zelda and Lorelei because Zelda and Lorelei hung out down here and Bella and Carly were upstairs. I hate this seed. Why would they put Trinex there? So far I've ran into 2 bosses that I could not do. Ooh. We can get into Ganon's Tower now. That is very interesting. I want that. So I mean, I'd really like to have the mirror so I could just, hey, Ganon's Tower, mirror, go finish up Hera. Alright, hopefully this is finally a beatable boss. It is! It's Vanilla Armos Knights. Finally a Triforce piece. Well, I shouldn't say finally, we're probably like 5 minutes away from a Triforce piece, but still. I wanted the map to be in the vanilla big key chest. Now we're gonna have to loop all the way around and get that pointless item that'll probably just be like 10 arrows. So let's see, where do we want to go after this? There's a whole lot of the Dark World left, but Ganon's Tower is so interesting right now. I mean, I do have to go buy another bottle of blue here. But you can get so much out of Ganon's Tower. But do I want to wait until I could potentially, like, you can't tell who the bosses are there. So do I really want to go all the way around Ganon's Tower when I have this many other things available to me? When I could wait and maybe clear more of it in one go. Alright, big keys. That doesn't really matter. We're gonna have to... This will be an item. The vanilla big chest will be an item. A unique item requires a bomb. That could be anything. That could be the thing that was the unique item in Chicken Hut. Yeah, that compass to desert would have been really useful before I ran all the way around in the back to find Trinex there. Yeah, I think I gotta do some Dark World checks before we even think about going to Ganon's Tower. Like, if I can get Samaria, we can do right side. Actually, every boss but Trinex is beatable to me right now. And we already saw one Trinex, so actually the odds of seeing another Trinex, with the way the boss shuffle works on this, at least the way I have it set up, is 3 bosses will repeat, but you don't know which 3 repeat. Like in the vanilla game, you have to fight Armos Knights twice, Landmo twice, and Moldorm twice. In this, it mixes up which boss will appear twice. So I have no idea which one will actually be there. The odds of it, Trinex being one of the ones that appears twice and having it being a block in Ganon's Tower are not that big, but could still definitely happen. Has happened before, will happen again. But I mean, if I can get Samaria before going, well, no, then I'd want Fire Rod to do right side too. I don't think I have no idea how to. Well, I know how to do the Fire Rod room in right side Ganon's Tower because I've watched it be done in tournaments before, but I can't do it myself. The skill level is just not there. Whoa, jerk! Come on, wake up. Well, now I have to go grab those. I don't want to leave 8 bombs behind, even though I just only needed 1. Alright, here we go. First Triforce piece coming at about the 41-minute mark. Whoops. There we go. Piece number 1. Ooh, we have Smith Chain as an option. It's mirrorless Smith, though. Mirrorless Smiths kinda sucks. I don't like mirrorless Smiths. See, we could get the frog, save and quit, go turn him in, but then we have to go back to the Dark World and save and quit again. Ooh, blue mail. I'm definitely trying to force it. 100%. Wait, no, I don't want to do this. Wait, no, we will. I can route all this stuff in and we'll just leave those mirror checks behind for now. There's a whole lot that we can do here in the Dark World. Like visit Johnny. Ow. Really glad I got that blue mail. There's one half of the Trinex formula. Way to go, Johnny. And a cape. Very good. Okay, I'd say that's a solid 6. There's a band called Dragon Shaft. I've heard of Dragon Force, and they're awesome. Right, what are the red crystals? Oh, so that's a red crystal we got here. And the other one is in Thieves Town. That is very, very interesting. Oh yeah, I don't have a shield. That is really something. Oh, we don't, the most common music, well, right now the kids are listening to Christmas music nonstop, but other than that, that is so nice, Stumpy, thank you. Other than that, it's the most common thing in our house right now is either music from the Zombies Disney franchise or K-pop Demon Hunters. Which are both fine. I definitely prefer K-pop Demon Hunters to Zombies, but... Wow. I think I might actually... I'm running right by the frog. I think I might do the first half of Smith Chain. After we get some cash. If you fire your arrow right as the thing is going by the second little line from the right on the curtains, you hit and you can do it twice in a row before the hands start messing everything up. Already made our money back. And we're rich. Now that's enough money to get into pod. I don't know if the frog will let me do Smith Chain. Hammer pegs. So we'll turn him in, we'll go to the Dark World. Uh-oh. Yakety sacks. So we'll take the frog home. Then we'll go to the Dark World, we'll go into Thieves. Because we know Thieves has the flippers. We'll do the Village of Outcasts checks. I'm right here. Do I want to just do... Yeah, I gotta dip into, what's it called? Skullwoods while we're here. It'd be a lot nicer if I had a fire rod, but... Or a Cane of Samaria would also be really nice. Jerk. One of my least favorite rooms in the entire game, right here. Wait. Quarter magic. We're not even gonna mess around with these Gibdos. We're just gonna torch them. Oh, did Bombos kill the Wallmaster? I had no idea it would do that. A key, whoopee. I guess now I don't need to steal the key from over here. I can just wait till we come back through. So that was a colossal waste. Actually, we didn't even need that key. We go in this... no, the key's actually good. Because then we can just let ourselves get picked up by a Wallmaster. They'll drop us right in front of that door and we'll be on our way. There's only one more item left in here. So if I can pull another item up, because the last one is the Triforce piece on the boss. So if we can find one more item that isn't like a key or a dungeon item, Unless it's a compass, because compasses are shuffled. There it is. So we'll stand here, wait for the wall master. Where's the wall master? Does it not come in this room? Oh well, we're not that far away. Alright, so we're out of here. Let's see, no mirror, so I can't do anything there, but we can go over here and check bumper ledge. And bumper ledge is just some cash. Alright, so now we go to the Village of Outcasts. Once that moose gets out of our way. Kind of want to... Well, no, we'll go... Quarter magic again. I wonder if that one was half magic, but since I already had quarter, it just upgraded to quarter. So I think what we're gonna do, we'll do Thieves Town, hopefully be able to clear it, and after that we'll go and get the purple chest and do hammer pegs. Then we can save and quit out, turn in the purple chest, and then figure out what we... From there, I'm guessing it's Dark Death Mountain and Ganon's Tower. I think that's what we'll do after that. So right now we're only a fire rod away from having every boss be beatable. That mirror would make getting to the Tower of Hera really easy. Especially right after Ganon's Tower, so I'd like to find the mirror before that. Hey Brawley, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Hopefully it's much warmer there than it is here. Where's the dungeon items? Let's see, we don't have a compass, so... Nope, no compass, so I can't tell who this boss is gonna be. In a boss shuffle, this is a great dungeon to go mode, because you just walk into the boss room, you don't have to do any of the basement stuff. That's awesome to hear. Ow. Ran into a wall and a pot. That is too many bonks. Okay, pod compass. That's nice. And we know the flippers are in here somewhere. And they're right there. So those flippers... Got the hammer. So the only thing stopping us in Ice Palace is if we potentially run into Trinex there. Trinex is the only boss that's not beatable right now. Oh, like in the hint tiles? Yeah, some of them it's hard to... The hint tiles can be a little cryptic. I got the God Pixel. I've never got the God Pixel before. How'd I do that? Like it was this seed, it said the chickens had a unique item and there was a unique item behind the bomb, blocked by a bomb. That could have been two hints pointing to the exact same thing. Ow. Okay, stupid things. Right, we still got 2 items in the basement. Don't want to leave those behind right now. So I really want that mirror. We know this is... Oh, that we already knew this was a crystal. This is the other red. So beating this would unlock Pyramid Fairy already, and that could be combined with Pyramid Ledge and Catfish. And then maybe Pod after that. So that would be a very uncommon. I very rarely do Pyramid Fairy. It's generally so late game that you're not going to find anything worthwhile, but... $50. Alright, so we've got one item left on the boss, and as long as the boss is not Trinex, we're fine. I mean, this is enough gear to beat Trinex, I just need that fire rod. Oh, with Pod, Palace of Darkness. That's in a Link to the Past acronym. Combining Catfish, Pyramid Fairy, and Pyramid Ledge. Alright, this is good. A boss we can beat. Alright, so that gives us Pyramid Fairy. And our second Triforce piece. Let's see, then we're gonna go do Hammer Pegs, go turn in the purple chest. There's actually, if I can get the mirror, that would be perfect to go and pick up Waterfall Fairy after doing Catfish. So let's get a mirror. I'm actually going to wait to do that chain until after we go to Ganon's Tower. In hopes that Ganon's Tower will give me my mirror. Unless we could just get the mirror right here, that'd be good too. That's not a mirror, but I'll take a container heart. Yeah, I've got a nice little item chain left. But at this point, I want to go do Ganon's Tower first. Uh-oh. Don't leave that behind. So we're going to turn in this. Then we'll go do Ganon's Tower. And like, Super Bunny, Hookshot Cave. Still don't know what is on... I just walked right by him. I was thinking I was going to Bombo's tablet for some reason. That was not worth it. This is pointless and this is a waste of time. This is why I do not race. But I'm gonna check Mire Shed here just in case we get trapped by Trinex and maybe I can pull a fire rod out of here. We know that's Quake, have all 3 medallions, that does not really matter, but we can't finish that without Samaria. And we know that a Triforce piece is blocked by Samaria, as a hint tile told us that. This was not worth going to. How do I want to get... I want to check Floating Island first. So instead of going up here and getting everything in Super Bunny on the way up, we're gonna go take the Turtle Rock entrance to get into the Dark World so I can walk by and see what's there. Because I didn't look at Floating Island earlier. it has a slight hint of lewd to it. A little bit of lewdness. Oh, I want it. I have to get the mirror though. I mean, technically, I don't need the butter sword. Tempered is all I really need for Ganon, but butter is kind of nice. But I'm definitely not going to be going back for tempered. I mean, for butter. Unless the mirror happens to be in one of these next 6 checks. Or maybe if it's in Ganon's tower. We can't do anything in Turtle Rock yet without having Samaria. Alright, 6 checks. Let's see that mirror. So I guess after Ganon's tower, we'll do Spike Cave. Ideally, we'll get a mirror, go to Hera. Then we can do Spike Cave after that. The extra heart is nice for shield, good, but really not what I was hoping to see here. Let's mark off a couple more. Four items in here. Come on, mirror. It's not a mirror. It's not a mirror. Silvers. Silvers are nice, but they are not a mirror. I really wanted that mirror. But I guess we're not going to be getting that right now. Oh yeah, thanks, Pops. Definitely agree. If you like the stream, that will help YouTube push it out to more people. That's the easiest way to support someone that year. Hopefully you're enjoying me messing this up badly. Or maybe just enjoying the lovely sounds of Astalon with Blight of Mankind. This will... I mean, maybe if we pull, like, the mirror and the fire rod out of here, this could be a sub 2, but it is not looking promising. I've had to double dip 2 dungeons now, because I didn't have the stuff to beat the boss. I mean, Trinex is going to be easy. I mean, technically, I could clear this whole... Like, can I? Yeah, I can do the top of Ganon's tower without the fire rod. It's just not that nice. Assuming we don't get stuck by another Trinex. But I could come out of here, technically, with 4 pieces. And we could get 5... That's 1 item, 2 items... Compass to Thieves, we already got that. We already know what that was. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope the rest of the day for work goes well. The seed has been, it started out really nice. We had a little lull, but I'm hoping it finishes out strong. But right now it is not looking very, very kind. Stupid jerk, Stalfos. Okay, you're going to freeze. Wait, I did this wrong. This is where we want to put the bomb. Well, thank you so much. Is that close enough? It is, good. Wasting a whole bunch of bombs, but that's fine. Also getting hit there. Why do I not have hookshot on? Bonk the fire bar. And we just get a key. Oh, got the big... I can get the big chest, though. That early big key at least saves that trip. Okay, what do we got in here? That's not a mirror. Alright, now we don't want to see Trinex. Trinex cannot be in the Moldorm 2 room, but it can be on Ice Armos, and it can be in Land Mode 2. So that's what we want to be avoiding right now, is Trinex. Yeah, I've never really watched I do most of my YouTube viewing on my desktop, so I'm not sure how things work on, like, look or work on mobile. That's, you just fall, that's good. Alright, not Trinex, that's all we need. No Trinex. Ice Moldorm 2. So we know we're gonna get our third piece here. Mirror and Fire Rod, do it. Well, I guess might as well do the climb. Wait, I was gonna be walking right up here by the big chest. Why didn't I just get the big chest now instead of wasting that trip? Can't do right side without Samaria. Oh, I forgot that PS5 has a YouTube app. Uh-oh. Get out of there. I go through such a weird, like, I'll use the PS5, well, not as much as I use, like, the NES or the SNES, but it'll get used a lot more than the Switch for, like, a period of time, and then I won't turn it on for months. It's so, like, the use of my PS5 is so bizarre. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Ice Moldorm before. I mean, it's a good one to have on ice. Very easy, not incredibly difficult. Not like Ice Trinex, which absolutely sucks. $40, let's go. I've still got 2 bottles of blue sitting in the inventory. God, I hate Stalfos. This room should not be that difficult. I make the gauntlet look so hard, and it's really not. Okay, this way. Don't get hit by the Beamos, I think that's its name. Nope, don't run into the spikes. That's okay, just gotta get through one more room and we can use a very lovely powder. Right, not Trinex. Okay, Cold Stare, we can do Cold Stare. This is just fine. So we will have 4 pieces when we leave here. Almost got hit by the puff. That would have been bad. Oh, I don't have Samaria. These rooms are going to be a pain. Samaria makes this room so easy. And I don't have it. That's not what we wanted to do. That's not what we want to do either. Yeah, Samaria, you just come down, you lay the Samaria block, boom, dead. What is my stun prize? Was that a heart? Because if it's a heart, I could definitely use the stun prize. Uh-oh. No, it's just $1. Ooh, yuck. This room is not very fun without Fire Rod. You can make so much money having a pottery business in Hyrule. There's always some jerk that comes in and breaks all the pots. Alright, this is fine. We're fine. We're good. Just 2 rooms away from a full restore. Uh-oh. Red mail, alright. Two more items. Holy crap, that is a lot of... I was not expecting to see that many people interested in a poorly played A Link to the Past seed. Alright, who is it? Vitreous. How do we want to approach this? Probably would have been easier just to use silvers, but... Alright, so this is 4 Triforce pieces. And I don't have a mirror. I don't have a mirror, so I can't exactly easily get back. That was a slight overlook. Well, I do want to go do Spike Cave quick, then we'll come back. Wait, no, we'll do Hera first, and then we'll do Spike Cave after Hera's clear. That's the better option. Well, I tend to compare myself to like tournament players in this who are very, very good, and I cannot figure out like how they do, like they do seeds that I do like 20 minutes faster. And I know there's a big execution gap, but I don't think the execution gap is 20 minutes worth. So it's like there's something with routing I could be doing a lot better to make these faster, but I just don't know how to do it. Did I even take the right... Yeah, this was a really roundabout way through here. Alright, so we're up. Where was I going? Why am I in the dark world? I wasn't supposed to go in the dark world. I was supposed to be in the light world. This is why I'm not going to be done in under 2. Like, if I wanted to do this first, I could have just walked over to that little portal, went up there, walked into the portal, and boom, done. I just cost myself like 1.5 minutes being stupid. Right, maybe this will be the mirror and we'll get bailed out. Of course it wasn't the mirror. Alright, well we're gonna save Cold Stare for later, because I really want that mirror before we do that. Alright, we're gonna go and hit... Actually, I could do Ice Palace. But I don't have the compass there. I want to wait to... I want to do bosses I have compasses for. So we're gonna go get... Waterfall Fairy. That is true. Okay, the best item in the game. Now we could do Ice Palace. It's not always about perfect execution. Wait, why am I going that way? I do have the compass to pod. Alright, okay, that's what we're gonna do. There's nothing wrong if you're, as long as you're having fun playing. Like, I'm guessing Hades has such a dedicated fan base where people are always trying to say, like, you should play the game this way. And sometimes doing, like, the big meta builds isn't fun for everybody. God, when I played Diablo 2 way back, like, in college, I had 2 different accounts that were full of characters each, using, like, every really big meta build in the game. And sometimes you just want to try something a little less common. Like, I had an assassin that didn't use traps. I just boosted Dragon Claw. I think that was the name of the skill for everything. Like, every skill point I had went towards making Dragon Claw stronger. Oh, 500? Holy buckets, that is incredible. Didn't need to grab that. Hopefully hopefully you're getting a lot of subs and everything from that. I mean, some people do enjoy watching the train wrecks. That was a complete waste of time getting those. Alright, we're gonna check out Homie Fish. Homie Fish is gonna deliver. He's gonna give me that mirror. The watch hours are still good. And hopefully some ad revenue. Alright, Homie Fish. 20,030. Wow. That's like 5 times what you need to get a partner. I know the train wreck is things like a lot of like if you're watching randomizer tournaments or something like that, especially for like A Link to the Past and mainly A Link to the Past, because there's a lot like really bad things. Like getting ped seeds and aga seeds is something chat tends to like a lot more. With map randos, there's really not a set thing like, oh, you have to do this one thing that's really bad. Damn it, just an ad revenue, that is awesome. And especially if you're enjoying Hades 2, that just makes it even sweeter. It's like an everybody wins situation. As opposed to going to pod here where nobody wins. Oh, that's right. Turtle Rock was the green pendant. Turtle Rock could be doable right now. Yeah, Turtle Rock is doable. I don't like it, but it is. Basically, every dungeon right now can effectively be done if it does not have Trinex as the boss. Oh, that's right, YouTube Premium. That's blind, we can do this. That's kind of like Twitch has Twitch Turbo. I have no idea what YouTube Premium costs, but I think Twitch Turbo is like 13, 14, 15, something in that ballpark. Mirror? Alright, so this is bow locked. Meaning we have to go around the right side to get the key because we can't go in that main door. Hey CRPG, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Oh, I didn't know that Premium pays more on ads. And I mean, that's probably paid, just those streams have probably paid. A unique item is in plain sight. That was probably the Moon Pearl. I'm guessing that's paid for the cost of buying the game 10 times over at this point. If I remember right, Hades isn't one of the, it's not a particularly expensive game. Or maybe I'm thinking of the original and not 2. What? Oh, I missed it. Three times over, that's awesome. Can use that extra to, like, buy a different game like that that seems interesting. Hopefully keep that ball rolling. Made it. Bugnet. So this will be piece number 5. I can get 6 out of Hera at any time. We can't do... what's it called? Cannot do Skull Woods yet. Can get into Mire. Desert is currently blocked by needing a fire rod. I mean, assuming there's not another Trinex block somewhere, I think we could potentially just finish out this seed. Maybe. I'm gonna first take it one boss at a time. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hopefully she enjoys it. And it's not too much fail. Yeah, there's definitely some games that, like, you get to a point and it's just like, I really don't want to finish this, but I feel like I've invested, it's, what is that called, like sunk cost fallacy or something? Or like, I've spent so much time on this, I have to see it through. There, get rid of the B. I was too worried about accidentally drinking my bottle of blue. Well, this has not been a very exciting pod so far. And we gotta go up. This way. Alright, we know we'll cut through Harmless Hellway after this. Oh, just give me the mirror. And well... And the fire rod would definitely be nice for Ganon, but I don't... Well, maybe the fire rod will be necessary. Depends on where the big key is in Turtle Rock. The big key might be blocked by the fire rod. Jerks. Alright, so we got our one key for the boss here. Yeah, it's all these dungeons that are only completable if the boss isn't one specific thing. So there's a lot of Schrodinger's dungeons right now. We know desert isn't the answer. What other compasses do I have? I have the compass to Meyer, so that might be a good place to go next. I mean, I'd like to just compass and then mirror over and finish desert, but that doesn't seem to be an option here. Probably should have grabbed those arrows. That would have been smart. That's a terrible... Blind is terrible to have up here with those spikes. You need to get close enough. Wanna just come down? Quarter magic is making me not even want to bother doing the wall grab here. Nah, maybe we should. If you grab onto the wall and pull when you're wearing the cape, it won't actually take away any of your magic. Get back here, you coward. Alright, pod is clear. As much as... Yeah, that was something I think, I want to say Bedwa Blackburn taught me that one. Oh, that's right, I don't have a mirror. Okay. So I guess we will go to... Yeah, I'm really trying to hold off. I want the mirror before I go back to Hera, just because if I have it, it's going to be so quick to get back. If I don't, it's going to be a really long trip around the mountain that I somehow screw up again. So we're going to go to Meyer. And if Trinex is in there, then we can just basically go to any other dungeon. We know every other place is beatable. Alright, so we need Quake. And if I go in here and it's Trinex, it might be worth still just going through. There's 2 items in here in this very long, annoying, terrible dungeon. Plus the Triforce piece at the end. Of course the seed would be like, hey, here's 2 Trinex. Now it's, am I counting on finding a fire rod first? Well, actually, no, I have to have a fire rod now. Fire rod is hard required, because I need a fire rod to get into Skull Woods, and there's 2 Trinex out here. So unfortunately, this seed is really forcing me to go do a bunch of extra stuff that I was hoping I wouldn't get stuck doing. Yeah, Meyer, It takes so long to do everything, and so much of what you find in here is dungeon items and like small keys. I mean, if I can get the fire rod out of here, this will be fine. And at very least, if I have to come back, it's relatively quick to get to the end. If you're just go moding it. But let's face it, we're not going to get anything useful here. This is probably a bottom 3 dungeon for me. Well, it's hard to say where it would officially rank, because Ice Palace is has a very different scoring depending on whether or not I have Samaria. If I have Samaria, Ice Palace is like an A, because it's really quick to get through. If I don't have Samaria, Ice Palace is the worst ever. Holy crap! Thank you so much for the gifts, for the gift memberships, Brawly. Ah, I can talk. Much appreciated. I heard the sound and I immediately looked to the Twitch alerts because I think someone's doing the jump scare over there. And I did not expect that. Thank you so much. That gets me, like, every time I'm looking at the Twitch activity feed, because OBS doesn't let me put the YouTube activity feed up anymore. It very briefly did for a little bit, but then it stopped. There we go. Yeah, fruitless farts is a good way of describing Mire. This place is just absolute garbage. But after the 20-minute cutscene, there is a hint tile up here, and I'm hoping this will be a heart containers in Misery Mire. There's a heart container in this very dungeon that I'm in right now. That is so useful. I know you're not always gonna get like really cool hints about unique items and stuff like that, or like where the fire rod is. Yeah, I know I got a thing on, I got a little notification on my dashboard that was like, oh, congratulations on getting 50 channel memberships. I was like, that was all Brawly. Should say the congratulations to Brawly on that one. Ow. Alright, what is going to be here? Just give me the fire rod. Not as interested in the lamp right now. Fire rod. Fire rod. I like the mirror shield, but that's not helping. Where do we want to go? Actually, I probably should have just did TR while we're up here, but... Oh, I hate that. When you're trying to, you try to type something on your phone, like I have like one of the larger iPhone, it's like an iPhone 3 generations ago plus, and I like the larger screen size and the slightly more space to type. Ugh, no fire rod. Yeah, this is a good time for that too, when some cash can be dug up. Okay, so that's saying cash is on the dig spot. So we can just disregard dig spot. I know, like, this is the time of year that YouTube likes ad revenue the most. How did we do this? Oh, I was so close. There's a fancy way you can do that where it like you drop 2 bombs and it kills every single pen gator. Oh, this is the moment of truth. Can I do Icebreaker with this third-party controller? Hey, I want the fairy. Because if I can't, I need to go and, well, we're out of town next weekend, so I'll have a couple weeks to go scrounge up another official Super Nintendo controller that has a down button and a select button that works. Uh-oh. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Okay, good start. You gotta get your shadow halfway into the door. There we go. It's still doable. 1 item. I don't know what, it's like 9 o'clock every night. And we don't have like one of those smart thermostats that changes the heat depending on the time of day. But it's like 9 o'clock every night. The temperature down here just drops like 10 degrees. Ow. This way. Yeah, Pops has done a lot of, around Friday the 13th, you usually play that a lot. And when work allows, I like to try to at least lurk during that. I love to just kind of observe other people playing Friday. And you got like your times improved on that on Friday so fast. And you weren't even resetting for seed. Which is the really, like, being able to beat the game, beat Friday the 13th from any seed the game gives you is something like most people that run any percent or whatever can't really beat the game on any given seed. They can only do that one. Oh, another molt. So we know 2 of the bosses that are doubles. Moldorm. Where is that fire rod? Oh, no, I need the mirror to do Swamp Palace. So it's either got to be right side of Ganon's Tower or Turtle Rock. Those are the only options available right now. Oh, what's he playing? Wait, that doesn't work. We have to go around. So the mirror is required here. Well, no, the fire rod would get us everything we need, but we need the mirror to get into Swamp. We're actually going to go around this way. Super Bunny is really slow without the mirror. Oh, I haven't played that one, and I played the original Binding of Isaac and had a lot of fun with that. That was a while ago. Probably back when that game was like a year or 2 old. want that. Well, maybe if the mirror is here, it would be worth going and grabbing that sword after, just because. Yeah, was that kind of like one of the first roguelites? Alright, if you got a jam emote, get it ready, because we are actually going into Turtle Rock. Some cash in the Tower of Hera. Actually, if we don't get the keys we need, the key we need here, we could potentially have to, that could push us into right side GT. No, wait, there's a poke. We can get one from the pokey, I think. Oh, there it is. Okay. So Turtle Rock was is it even worth 6? Mire Desert, it's too quick, Skull Woods. Yeah, it's not even worth going all the way through Turtle Rock right now. Like, Turtle Rock is a very long dungeon to get through. And with that fire rod, I think it's just gonna be, that's not the right way. I think it's just gonna be a lot quicker to clean up the rest of these. Like, yeah, I can skip my 2 skip dungeons would be Turtle Rock and Swamp. Stupid dead rocks. Okay, will you stop that? You see him running back and forth and taunting me? And there is actually a possibility now of getting a sub 2 on this. Because Desert is basically done. Mire, we just have to go to the boss. Desert is just going right into the back. Skull Woods isn't going to be that bad once we get there. Hera's just going to be a quick Hera pot, and then we're up at the top. So this could... I still think it's going to be tight. But we're going to try. That's not the place to put that bomb, though. The bomb goes right here. All right. Sounds like there's a plow going through outside, but we don't have any snow on the roads. That is weird. Get me away from that hole. Holy buckets! I had no idea that. I don't really look at those numbers. I don't think there's ever been that many there for a Friday the 13th stream. A Link to the Past is doing it. Apparently making bad routing decisions is something people enjoy. 43, that's so close. Let's see how long. 143 when we're starting to go into Skull Woods. Let's see how long this takes. Doesn't matter who the boss is here. It can't be Trinex. And I don't even think Trinex can appear in Skull Woods. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, well, even if it was a boss that had an option to show up, I don't think it can be in here. Because some the game won't allow some bosses to be in certain rooms. We're not even going to worry about that. We're flying. Okay, we do need to kill this Gibdo to get the key. Right, so this is looking like it could be like around a 2-minute trip. Ooh, I don't like land mowing here though. I'm already bad enough at lining up fire rod shots. Don't move the floor on me. I need that magic back. That's always like a nut. Why did I just shift up like that? Like, that's one of the things I like about a lot of the retro gaming space. It's the people. Like, there's so many other games or groups where people get really vicious with competition and don't like look at each other as like people you can be friends with. Don't have the mirror. And with the retro gaming space, it's like where I was like, hey, there's other people that like these old games as much as I do. Because, I mean, yes, I will play modern things, like I love 7 Days to Die. I don't love that because I lost... Now I don't have sword beams. Give me a heart. That stunk. I know Bedwa had a strat that he used in here with Samaria blocks. I mean, that sort of worked. Oh, there was the heart. Oh well. Yeah, if I had the mirror, it'd be really easy to just duck out of here right back into desert, but we're gonna have to save and quit, come back. But I think we still might be good. I think there's still a chance. What am I doing? Ow. Okay. Why'd I go down? You go this way. I didn't hit the switch, so we go straight through. We need bombs. There we go. So it'll probably be at like 40, and probably closer to 50 by the time this is done. Well, actually, no. Depending on... I'm guessing this is going to be like Argus. Don't think we've seen Argus yet. What? Oh, wait, Wait, what? Oh, did I not mark Trinex down? That's right, I didn't mark this down as being Trinex. if I would have marked this down as being Trinex, then I wouldn't have been so surprised. Because I had to leave here when I didn't get that fire rod. We're not even gonna wait for that. We're just gonna save and quit. So go back here. You have to talk to him to get full health. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do the book method to get into desert. So let's see, we'll be entering desert at about the 1 hour and 50-minute mark. Hurry up, come on, let's go. Chop, chop. Faster. So we run all the way around through here again. I think I want to get hook shot ready. Wait, no, I already used all those keys. Yeah, this could end up being pretty tight on the 2-hour window. But we're gonna try. The Ganon fight should probably be around maybe 2 minutes, but getting there is what's gonna be the longer part. And I've got Cape, we've got Tempered, so... and Silver, so that'll all be pretty quick. Let's see, then we have to go 1 over. Oh, I don't even have to do that. I already did this part. Wow, Trinex looks a little weird. Oh, I didn't switch the fire rod quickly enough. If you don't switch before that thing starts dying, you're stuck without your other weapon. What's going on here? Is the game gonna soft lock because Trinex is in here? There we go. Oh yeah, get that to refill the magic. Yeah, that's right, his retirement match was tonight against Gunther. Yeah, Zeal is such a good... it's such a good theme. One of my favorites. No, we'll save and quit. There's still a chance. We've got a shot. My goal is always under 2 hours. And on this one, I spent so much time looking for Fire Rod and Mirror, but it looks like we might just make it. Actually, no, this should definitely be, unless I have a Ganon Fall. Ganon Fall would be very problematic. Now, let's get our cape out. Yeah, if I don't have a Ganon Fall, we're fine. We're gonna make it easily here. I don't care what that makes us. I just want to get this fight done fast. This'll work. We're sitting at... I like getting to that one spot where you don't have to move. And you can just sit there and swing. No, you weren't supposed to do that. Coward. All right, one more. That is not a good spot for you to be, Ganon. All right. Just missed. All right, got him. Yeah, that was a lot under 2 hours. Thanks for the GG's, Kyoto. Thanks for the GG's, Brawley. Yeah, I'm wondering if he was the one that chose, he got to choose who he wanted to go against, or if he's just like make a storyline. Thanks for the GG Shredder. I know that's the way I felt about like Braun Strowman's also like, he likes Wisconsin sports and everything, so I was always a really big fan of his. And they always wanted to push Roman at that point, so they never actually struck while he was on fire. Yeah, but like, was Cena saying, hey, I know we're doing this tournament, but this is the guy I want to face? Because a lot of times they'll let people on the way out choose who their last opponent is going to be. Especially if there's someone like that iconic. Thanks for the GG's, Pops. Come on, let's see the collection stats. Yeah, 200 dates would have been, that was like their old travel when they still did house shows. No, I feel like I'm going to regret this in like 20 minutes. But since I wasn't here last week due to dance competitions and we're going to be out of town next weekend, I might actually go, and even though it's 9:30, I might actually go for a double rando night here. That's it's a terrible idea. I've been up since 2:45 this morning, but I'm gonna be gone next weekend. So yeah, I think we're gonna do double rando. Hey Plucky, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. So yeah, I'm gonna drop a BRB here quick, stretch my legs a little bit, make sure I've got a Super Metroid seed ready to go, and then we are gonna do a map rando. So yeah, hang on, we'll be hopefully back in about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, with some Super Metroid. Actually, let me adjust the audio level here quick, because Super Metroid, that MSU needs a different audio level. There we go. Alright, we will be back in a couple minutes. All right, hello again. Let me get the tracker switched over. Where is it? We need emo tracker. Need to get rid of this one, and then we have to change emo tracker. Do this window, and then we need to test to make sure that that's actually going to work. All right, it does. So this seed is probably going to be, what could possibly go wrong? I have a pretty good idea of, well, it's been about I've done one map rando in the last 2 weeks, and I've noticed a trend where if I'm not doing them regularly, I forget how to read maps and I end up soft locking myself and losing 20 minutes. So that's probably what's in store here, but that's funny, it's content, it's fine. I'll only make fun of myself a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. Actually, let me make sure I've got the audio level right. Yep. According to my little cheat sheet here, the audio levels for this MSU are right. Where did my tracker go? There it is, okay. So we've got live split. Yeah, basically it's gonna be bad. I have been practicing trying to switch this to item select to X though. So we're gonna do that and only die on Fantoon a little bit too. Do want to turn off Moonwalk. All right, here we go. Well, I also remember how, ooh, okay, this is brilliant. Starting right next to a map. What? That's water. Okay, well at least this is a very odd start. Thanks for the good luck, Pops. Oh yeah, the counselors in the in Friday the 13th don't actually have real faces. This is, I think I've figured out the initial logic chain from looking at that map. I'm gonna have to probably go back to the map a bunch of times to verify it. But like that stuff is all blocked by heat, so I'm guessing one of these first items, I'm gonna get Varia early. And it's gonna want me to go back and get all those majors that are blocked behind the heat. Like that's water, so oh, that's Ridley. And Dragon? Holy buckets. So we have Ridley and Dragon here. Two boss knowledge of two different bosses. It's kind of nice to have that map right away. Assuming I read it right and be like, okay, this is what I need to do early on. Because the early game is the part that really gets me stuck a lot. So let's see this. Oh, I can't actually get that other item. Morph ball. Oh, that's good. This is probably going to be morph up at the top. And then I'm going to have to go back down to get power bombs and then come back here to get Varia. At least that's what I'm guessing. This is going to be morph. Varia. Oh, that actually Varia makes a lot of sense here. Because now I can get all those majors that were behind heat. We're just going to have to come back and get something here. Yeah, why didn't I think Varia could have been first? This is still fine. Alright, so now we can get through heat. We can't get through the water there. Can't do anything there. So we go back down the elevator, get that major. If that's morph, we can get those. Can go through to criteria. And if that's morph, odds are one of those will be power bombs, and we can go get that other major back there where I just was. Actually, I'm gonna save here. I do not trust myself to not die. So I want to lock in getting getting Varia. Ow, yes. Cucumbers. Which I think that missile pack might be behind something I can't do right now. I think I might need Morph to grab that. Alright, so we've got our Varia. Hey, wall jump. There we go. Actually, we're not... Okay, so this is... I think this will be Morph. Yep. Okay. Now we're cooking. We're gonna go over here. One of these items is gonna be power bombs. Oh, I gotta be careful. I could... Wait, let's go get this one first. Yep, there's power bombs. Actually, let's just take a quick peek into criteria. Uh-oh. Okay, so that map is really far away. And I don't like this room at all. Actually, if that thing's gonna get stuck there, let's just skip by it. So we've got power bombs. That means we can actually get these X's, get both of the X's over here. And that's supers. All right, beautiful. 2 super packs. All right, we're starting to look, we're starting to get some nice ammo already. Ooh, there are a couple. There's another major over. No, I can actually get to that one through there. That's speed locked to get there by Ridley. Oh, geez, I didn't even notice the majors over here. Holy buckets. Okay, we're basically gonna be... We're gonna have everything. That is nuts. Game's like, hey, I know you're kind of tired and everything. You got up really early, so we're just gonna give you a seed with the starting zone having everything. Yep, this is the room I was expecting here. I'm gonna have to use a couple of my power bombs to get up, but... And Stream Elements is going crazy. Thank you, Stream Elements, for putting all of the chat in there at once. Actually, I gotta be careful here. I could... There's Bryn. I'm a little worried about soft locking myself because I only have 2 power bombs. So we'll save so we've got a pivot I can go back to. Oh wait, no, these things give power bombs. We're fine. They do. Stream Elements does have a lot of elementary behavior with that. I wish I knew why that happens so much. Like, I don't know if everyone else is using a different stream element, like a different chat display thing than stream elements, and that just happens for me. Alright, plasma, not progression, but very nice. Too early for Ridley yet, but I will grab the extra E-tank, the extra energy while we're over here. Because I will need that at some point. And I'd rather have that now than die somewhere because I decided to skip a tank. God, with all those majors, maybe I would be able to do Ridley before we leave here. Okay, that is speed lock. Now, if this is speed, we can go get that other major. Hey, where's my elevator? Actually, let's check what this major is first. Maybe this is something that'll make getting that easier. It's speed. All right. So the game is effectively saying, hey, this is something you need. We're going to give it to you right now. So we can just go and sneak that other major, and we can shine spark this. Where is it? Is it right here? I missed. Was a little bit off. Yeah, speed booster there is... Now I'm guessing this is going to be actually a really important major in Daikara here. Because they wouldn't put speed booster there if this wasn't something the game wanted you to get. High jump, alright, very nice. Not necessarily required, but you want to have that when you've got speed booster. Now, if like over on the other side there, if I can pull out like some extra beams and charge. I don't want to go down and get that axe. I don't think I can get back without going through Norfair. So we're just going to stay up in this section. We're reading the map. If I go down, I can get that stuff, but I can't get out. I don't think I can get... Well, actually, maybe... No, I couldn't use speed booster to get through there. And I don't have spring ball. So yeah, we're going to go back this way. Yes, hello, Mr. Jump. All right. So I had to go up there. So we want to go back through and hit the save station. Then we'll refill our power bombs, we'll go to Big Pink, we'll get all of those majors. And like if gravity shows up or something, then we could potentially get out of there. Or like even spring ball. It's like in an ideal world, I could somehow manage to do both Dragon and Ridley before leaving this zone. Alright, which way? I gotta stop looking at the map, but... Alright, so Big Pink has... I'm gonna have to look at the map again, because I didn't look at where all the majors... I know there's like 4 majors up here, but I don't know exactly where they were. I mean, the supers are really good for Ridley, but right now I kind of really want another power bomb pack, or just normal bombs. Or if these could give me a thing of power bombs, that would be really nice. Oh, nope, we don't need that. Already got plasma. What? Okay, we'll get these 2 first. I can get out of here, even if I didn't have speed. Glad I went over in that direction first, otherwise I'd be trying to do a mock ball, and that could take me forever. Gravity suit, beautiful. Right, now I'm gonna need to farm, though. Wait, will these give me power bombs? Don't touch me. You're just supposed to die and give me... Nope, you're not giving me a power bomb. Alright, so we have... Wait. I didn't get space jump, I got screw attack. Yes. Is there anything else over here? That major, a save. I don't think I can do Dragon at this point. Alright, just give me one more power bomb pack. I think the smart money is going to be for me to leave and come back and try to do this stuff later. Rather than trying to get through it when I'm very iffy on it and dying a bunch of times. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is fine. I don't think I'm gonna like the room below where I am right now, but... What? I mean, if this is charge... Wave... So that isn't necessarily helpful. Just like this room, also not helpful. No, I missed! Come on, stop kicking. Do your jump thing. Alright, and I've got Criteria, I've got Norfair. There's Bryn. And Bryn is definitely the closest right now. I know Criteria's map is way out of the way. So I guess we'll try Bryn, hopefully come out of there with something that'll let us come hit Ridley and Dragon on the way out. Like, maybe this is just a dead end and we have to come back here anyway, and when we come back we'll have enough to... Well, with Ridley, if those two X's down there are supers, we're actually pretty close. Uh-oh. I'm glad I just saved there, because I cannot get out of here without space jump. So we're just gonna peek Bryn here. Maybe it'll just be an early map, and... That's actually not too bad. Let's try it. I'm gonna have to revert here anyway, because I completely forgot when I jumped down there that I don't know how to get... What? Go in the hole. I'm not even gonna mark that reserve down at this point. Because the game isn't going to put something behind, like, it's not going to make you go do a loop that you can't get out of with the items you have. So that tells me space jump is not back here. But if I can get to the map, I can at least know if there's anything else worthwhile here. Just grab that just because. I don't like the fact that this map is, looks like it's gonna make me... It seems like one of those where it's like, hey, this is pretty close, and then it ends up being something you have to run all over the place for. Yep, we're just turning around. So it looks like I had to go one more door up. And I don't... Yeah, this door... This cannot be the Phantoon map, which is good. So it looks like the first 50-50, well, first at 33% chance, I definitely picked wrong. But if we can at least get the map here, that'll be good knowledge. Ooh. Spring ball, okay. It's really kind of hoping that would end up being space. Even though I know with how logic works, that wasn't going to be space jump. Oh, bombs. Another blinded major. So we found spring ball, we found bombs. Oh, and Mother Brain's up here. And Kraid. What? Spring ball bombs. We already know where Spazer is. There's 3 majors here. One, two, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 6 outstanding though. So I know my space jump. Well, actually, maybe If I killed those other two... Yeah, either way, I can't do this right now. So I guess we can do Criteria or we can do Norfair. I know where every boss is right now, except for Phantoon. Yes, give me power bomb refills. Right, so if we go that way. I think might as well just do Criteria first. Norfair is a much larger zone. And if I can somehow find Phantoon without Space Jump, I technically won't even need Space Jump, because if I can... Well, no, I have to be able to beat Ridley and Dragon before going over there first. But if these X's over in this area are both like, are both supers, then we're looking good on ammo, but I know my explosives are way over there. Because my Spring Ball, my bombs, and all these other majors are... I mean, and Phantoon could be in one of those other zones. Like, I think Wrecked Ship and Torian were both over there. But I feel like, logically, I have to go this way because it wouldn't be sending me in that direction without Space Jump. Oh, wow, this map ended up being really close. And just based on the direction here, Phantoon would have... It is... Oh, no, it's not our... Phantoon would have to have a left map. Oh, this actually loops around to Torian. That is, That is a really weird loop. So I can actually escape from this. I could get all of these majors. We just have to cut through Torian to do it. I got speed, I can get that. I don't think that's got enough distance. It did have enough distance. So we're gonna get this. Whether this is a super pack or power bombs, that'll be useful. And I guess, do I go for Torian and just hope that Norfair is nothing? Let's see, so we go bottom right. It's like, this is the part where I really get myself stuck in terms of like making routing decisions. Actually, Oh no, we go bottom left of that room to get that missile pack. Like, when I have so many options, I don't know how to properly determine which one is right, so I just kind of guess. Alright, first things first, we'll go grab these missiles. Need to start looking at potential mother brain ammo. And with all those other majors over here too, one of those could be charge. And then the whole ammo situation for Ridley isn't looking as bad. So torn. Do I go to Torian? I guess, yeah, I can go to Torian. Cut through there. We can kill Kraid on our way back through here. Kill Kraid, get that major, get this major. There's also that one way up there too. But is it worth going over there, climbing all the way up? That is a long route to go to get that. So yeah, I'll cut through Torian. Maybe we'll end up finding Phantoon there. And one of those two items by Kraid will end up being charge. Then I can go pick up all those goodies I left behind. I mean, bombs aren't as important now. Actually, there's a save over here. Let's make this as a little... Wait, no, I'll just come back through here. I'm gonna want to kill Kraid and get those anyway. Kraid is kind of really out of the way, too, in relation to Mother Brain. Actually, maybe he's not. But this is a really big gamble, ditching Norfair. Because that's the largest zone in the game. This could be a really close... I mean, Torian is pretty small. This could be a really close map. That is not the room I was expecting, but that's fine. Get in there. Okay, wrecked ship main. What? Yuck. Well, I guess we'll try this way right away. I mean, this, depending on what this is, this could be Phantoon. Oh my god, it is. Okay, so we just need to kill the bosses now. I don't even necessarily need to have a way to get back up there. If I kill this, we'll kill Kraid. Then I won't need to come back if I can get the ammo to beat. Or like if grapple would let us easily beat Dragon. Hey Fariel, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. But I still, if Charge shows up, we can technically beat Ridley. I'm just not gonna do well at it. I didn't shoot those. Oh no! You were not supposed to shoot that super. That was a bad move. Really bad. Now Phantoon's mad. Phantoon goes into enraged mode if you hit it with the super. And apparently I'm doing fine with everything else after changing the button, changing it to X to fire normal missiles. But for some reason with Phantoon, I just can't do it. I'd rather fight Phantoon than Laura's ghost. Oh, G-Mate, that sounds like a lot of work. Alright, open up. How are you missing? What? Okay, I think one more hit should do it. So then we'll go up to Torian, we'll kill Kraid. Oh, I hit it too many times. We'll get those two majors there. I knew it was Phantoon was close to dead there. So I'm gonna need a lot of ammo for the Zebs too. This could be a seed that could be really fast if I knew how to do the Zeb skip. Which I don't. So far it looks like Croc is safe. Ooh, another major. Okay. So I want to go collect all these all this energy and these like little stray missiles on the way here, because I'm gonna need ammo to beat Mother Brain. And what we really want to see out of that major there is Charge. Got to start building up some energy for Ridley too. Especially if I don't have the full amount of ammo in terms of supers or no charge. Ow. Hey, don't die in this room, please. Dying trying to get 5 missiles would be pretty sad here, especially after how long that Phantoon fight took. Is there anything over there? Oh, we do have to go around that. Because I really want that major. Why am I going on that side? Nope, nope, nope. Let's get moving, come on. Actually, we're not even gonna play with them, we're just gonna use screw attack if they want to play. Holy buckets, Mireg, thank you so much for the raid.
Myrick VI dropped a bus of 41 people off at camp.
If you want to see someone that's actually good at Super Metroid, you should follow Mireg. What the heck? My keyboard is going crazy. What is wrong with this thing? Keyboard, stop that. Let's try this again. Oh geez. And now everything fell over. Oh, Super Metroid, were you de-rusting any percent? My controller's falling everywhere. What was that major? Oh. That was Space Jump, okay. We are poorly playing a map rando. Did you decide what boss order you were gonna do? Missiles. Now this seed is actually turning out to be pretty good. I lucked into Fantoon in an area. I needed him to be in one specific area, so I can completely avoid Norfair. And that never happens. I just have to find a way to be able to kill Ridley. Okay, PDR. See, Mirai can actually do all the fancy movement and everything in this. Like mock balls and good shine sparks and short charges, like things that good players can do. So if you want to watch someone that has talent in this game, that is someone you should be following. I'm pretty sure, Mira, you were the one that taught me about how to not suck at Fantoon. With like when you have to do like the 2 missiles. Uh-oh. There we go. Like 2 missiles, the 2-2, and then try to go nuts. Even though my missile timing on Fantoon is terrible. Because that has definitely, like, I've actually been able to do 5 missile Fantoons because of that now. I don't like them, but I have been able to do a 5 missile Fantoon. And it would have never worked if you hadn't given me that information. Oh, I'm so glad to have Space Jump. Because, I mean, still, I'm not good at Fantoon by any stretch. But I can do Fantoon. And I'm really hoping to see, well, Dragon is also gonna be iffy. That would probably take me about 7 years. If I don't have any suits, I usually need at least 5 E-tanks for Fantoon. If I have 1 suit, I can usually do it without much of a problem. Oh, is there like a special trick to Fantoon there? I know there's like a Ridley manip where you can keep Ridley bouncing. Well, it's a very, well, that selling myself short on things and making jokes at my own expense is something that dates back to when I was like 12 years old. It's just it's a habit at this point. Right, okay, so we're gonna go up, get that major, come back, kill Kraid. Then it's just hopefully this or one of these 2 majors will be charge. Or at very least grapple. I should be able to scrounge up the ammo for Ridley. Alright, X-ray, that... Okay, charge makes Dragon free. Yeah, that's a big problem I've been having with Fantoon lately. Like, every time he opens his eyes, I'm shooting at the flames. Oh, and thank you for the follow? that came in when I was dropping everything. Sorry about that. Everything was exploding on my desk. I also need to figure out the Kraid quick kill. I know roughly how it works, but I can never. I've almost got it once, but I've never actually. I know you have to start with the missile. I think at least that's what I've seen other people do, but I just do the DLC. Uh-oh, that is not what we wanted to do. Making Kraid look difficult. Probably shouldn't have let off with that super. I love the Kraid boss fight, but that's another thing I'm not that great at. Let's lock in the Kraid kill here. I still don't like when I was trying to do the type the shoutout thing, my keyboard was just stuck on the letter G. So when I was typing Mirror, it was just like G G G G G G G G G G G. And it was not good. I've never seen Titus, but I think it was briefly talked about. Was it Wednesday, maybe? Right, we don't need power bombs anymore. Let's see some supers or charge. Okay, grapple. That's gonna make that'll make Phantoon really. I mean, Dragon easy. But we're still looking for something for. We still need to be able to beat Ridley. And since charge isn't showing up, we need supers. And instead, we're getting all power bombs. Any other X's over here? There's an X. That was spring and normal bombs. I guess I could go up there and see if that's charge. Which way again? Okay, we want to go straight through here. This has to be supers. Who could double supers? Oh, that's fine. And the health is looking good, but still no way to beat Ridley. What could that... Oh, that item up there does... It has to be... That is charge up there. That has to be charge. Because I know where every other major is. That is such a long way to go to get to that, though. Let's see, Meridia. I mean, if those two are supers... We could grab those on the way back to Kraid. I mean, to Ridley. So, like, I'm pretty sure one of those two is gonna have to be supers. If that's supers, I should have enough ammo then to beat Kraid. Without going all the way up there to get charge. This was bombs. Okay. I'm pretty sure these were supers. Yes, okay, so we need well, ideally more than one super pack. Actually, I'm gonna go down there and get that E-tank too. I do not trust myself against against Ridley. Actually, maybe it is worth going to get charge right now, because I am absolutely terrible. I've had a lot of issues trying to lately getting the grapple on Dragon, even though that's so incredibly easy. So maybe it's just worth grabbing that now, making sure I don't have, like, then I wouldn't have to go and get, well, I still want the other ammo. What do we do? So we go up there, go straight up. And it's just such a weird loot, but... So wait, if we get that... Yeah, I'd be coming down to get that... To get the E-tank anyway, so we'll get that on the way back. I decided I'm gonna do this the coward's way. Just make sure that I can do everything. Wait, this isn't the right way. That just takes me over to that. I think that might be... Is that the mock trade room? Oh. Wonder if... No, I don't think I can shine spark this. I do like Weird Al. Nope, that didn't work. It's like here, if I knew how to short charge, I could just shine spark this. But like all the the frame stuff with short charges, is very gives me a lot of difficulty. I've watched like guides on that before, and it's kind of like Hammer Yump in A Link to the Past. My brain just like, I don't like this. Ooh, Mama Turtle. Maybe we'll go in there too. Oh, I don't like this room. I think is this the Three Musketeers, or is that the other one? I need to learn all these room names too. Holy buckets, another raid. Welcome in, Minty. How was your stream? What were you up to? Thank you so much for the raid. Let's see if my keyboard works here. Thanks for the good luck, Tillamorph. Another Super Metroid also. Key Hunter stairs. Okay, I hate this room. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, if you're watching Minty, you're probably also watching much better gameplay. I don't want power bombs. I am not what one would consider good at this game. I like playing it a lot, but not good. What did I just get? Oh, that was a power bomb and a tank. We are getting ready to go fight Ridley. I'm going all the way out. I'm going really far out of my way here to get charge. So yeah, Mireg and Minty, both people that you actually want to follow if you're interested in good people playing. If you want to watch someone mess up and do stupid things, then I'm a good person to watch. Jerks. There we go. I do turn on respin because I suck. I'm not a big fan of this loop, but I just really want charge. And I know charge is here because I found everything else. Oh, thanks for the follow. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Been up since 2:45 this morning for my oldest daughter had a dance competition. Oh, we'll do Bomb Chorizo. Thanks for the good luck. Oh, thanks for the follow. I don't know how to Zeb skip. I know the basics, but I can't do it. So I have to grab all this extra ammo. But this one should be pretty quick here. And then we can go get charge and grab a couple other goodies, and then Dragon and Ridley are right there. This seed was actually awesome from the beginning because I started right next to the map room in Meridia, and there were so many majors there. This seed, I won't even have to go into Norfair, or I think it's wrecked ship in this one. Okay, so we go, actually let's save here, then we go bottom left, get the missiles, and then loop back around and grab everything, and then go kill bosses. I did and a Link to the Past seed before this. Was not initially planning on doing 2 in a row, but it just worked out. I'm gonna regret this in the morning when I get up and haven't slept much, but right now it's all worth it. Because this seed was surprisingly nice. What was I listening? My wife and I were watching some show this weekend, and they made a joke about putting cherry bombs in the toilet. And I can't remember what it was. Oh wait, I can't go down here. I thought this was the room after Spore Spawn. It's not the room after Spore Spawn. So I guess we're going all the way back around. I thought I could just drop down and fall and we'd be good. And we'd be right back, but nope. What is the difference of those two on the map? That is such a bad feeling when that happens, like, especially, like, you don't know what it was that caused it. So you can't even in the future be like, okay, I know my stomach doesn't agree with this, so we're gonna avoid eating this food for a while. And it's not always something like Taco Bell, which is very common for that kind of thing. And I've had there's a Taco Bell right next to my house, and for some reason we haven't had it in, like, I think a couple years probably. And last night I had this craving to go get Taco Bell, and thankfully I didn't, because I knew I was going to be spending 8 hours sitting on high school bleachers today. Hey Daggerman, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. It's Saturday. We're closing in on Sunday, but this should be done by there. Key Hunter Stairs, that's what this room is called. I hate Key Hunters. Unless I have Screw Attack, then they're not too bad. Alright, so we're just gonna go here. Oh, thanks for the follow. There it is. I know my oldest daughter she'll go through a phase sometimes when she really wants Taco Bell. And we're like, no, we're gonna go get something that's a little better. Like, there's a Culver's right next to us, and we love Culver's. And there's a couple local places. Oh, didn't have any. I thought that was a normal tank. That was first reserve. Hey, Biceps, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I have not tried the chicken tenders from Wendy's, but if I go there, I'm just getting a burger with fries. I love Wendy's. Grilled cheese steak burrito sounds amazing. I love grilled cheese. I mean, I'm a Wisconsinite, so grilled cheese is like a staple for us. But a grilled cheese steak burrito does sound really good. Maybe I will have to go try one of those from Taco Bell. Like, if it wasn't negative 25 today with wind chill, I could walk there. It's maybe a 5-minute walk down the road. Actually, no, I don't need to. I don't need to save here. We can microwave Fantoon. There is no need to be worried about this. I mean, this isn't Fantoon. This is Dragon. I can microwave Dragon. We're fine. That is not the right one. There it is. Come on, hurry up. We need shrimp. All right, got him. Also, knowing that he's dead when Samus, or she, is Dragon a she? Knowing that Dragon is dead when Samus stands up is also very good info. Huh. Putting it in a bowl and shake it, like, do you cut it up into little pieces, or? I know my acid reflux does not allow me to do, like, if I have something like non-mild taco mix, like even the just powdery stuff you get from the store, I'm dying. Okay, so Ridley is down through Big Pink, up, and then up the ladder. Wait. Down. Up the ladder, up the elevator. Well, I know, like, I've seen stuff with Taco Bell where, like, they actually have, like, legitimate chefs working on their menu too. At least there were, I don't know how accurate they were just Taco Bell commercials. But that was a while ago. We don't really watch a whole lot of live TV anymore, so unless it's like an ad on YouTube or something like that, I'm not usually seeing commercials like that. All right, let's get a normal tank here. Fill up those, or we can just get 3 reserves in a row. I mean, I shouldn't need this much health for Ridley at this point, but I haven't saved. 3. I wish I should really learn the Ridley manip pattern. No, don't grab me. You're not dead yet. Probably should be a little more careful since I don't have anything in my reserves. Missed. Okay, he's dead. Let's say I lost track of my count, so I had no idea how many hits I actually had on him. Which way do we want to go? Oh, we have to go this way and get the missile pack anyway. Right, this should be more than enough ammo to break the Zebs now. I've got more health than I know what to do with at this point. Alright, so where do we go? We need to go... I think it's over to Bryn. Yep, Mother Brain is in Bryn Star. Oh, I have to go down. Okay. So I did this all backwards. I don't know if Samus has any interest in that stuff. Granted, I've never played Other M. Maybe there's like a romantic subplot in Other M. And I haven't played Prime 4 yet. I have Prime 4, but have not actually got around to playing it because of all the dance competitions and stuff. Let's actually save here. Lock in all these boss kills. Hopefully pull another super pack out of here. Good. Alright, we're getting there. Wait, where do we go? It's this way? Definitely not. I do not want to go through Gold Chorizo. That's another boss fight in this game that it's more optional, but that makes me look like I'm good at Ridley. That's how bad I am at Gold Chorizo. Like, I've watched Oats do it where you stand partway into its hitbox, and it like doesn't really hit you and you can keep hitting it, but I cannot figure out how to do that. Okay, we're gonna kill these leeches. Then we're gonna stop here and farm. Because this is I think this is probably the best farming spot I'm gonna have before we get to Mother Brain. Yeah, Gold Chorizo is Bomb Chorizo, no problem, but I mean that's something you can beat early vanilla, no problem. Okay, we go up here, then keep going up right, and then top right a big pink. I'm trying to get better at doing this without looking at the map so much too. Wait, where's Big Pink? Oh, we can get through it that way too. It's like my map time is usually... A good map time for me is like 15 minutes. If I can do it in under 15 minutes, it's miraculous. My brain just does not function well enough to remember where things are. I know there's a little clip you can do to get out of this room too, but I have no idea how that one works. Oh, it's one of those? Hopefully you're not getting like the flu or like our, what do you call the norovirus or something? That one was miserable where it's... I remember I was right out of college. We had just moved to my parents' new house. And they had some neighbors that came over to introduce themselves, and I was in the bathroom, and it was coming out of everywhere. It was one of the worst things. Like, I've rarely felt that bad when I was sick before. It's like, oh, that's our son. He's very sick. And then I got an apartment after, well, I lived there for a year after college, and then I got an apartment that was like 5 minutes from my work. This is not the right one. I did it again. Go back this way. Yeah, there comes to some point like where I've heard like people that had like no problem with like dairy products, and then one day they wake up and their body just is like, yeah, I'm not gonna break these down anymore. You're gonna have to stay away from cheese. Yeah, it was like before then it was about a 35-minute drive each way, so I was spending over an hour a day in the car. And I'm like, I wanna get an apartment that's closer to where this was, and they just happened to have, I mean, they weren't the nicest apartments, but this was back in 2007, so a like 930 square foot apartment cost like $500 a month. Wait a minute. This is okay. Actually, I think we can do that going this way. I mean, like I said, I'm Wisconsinite. We cannot, like, I could not manage without being able to eat cheese. Like, I don't drink or anything, so I don't need the beer. Not very big on brats. I love breakfast sausage, but brats were never anything I cared about. But my not having those has been completely overshadowed by how much cheese I'll eat. Wait. Mother Brain is this way. This is why I look at the map every 4 seconds. Hey, and Turbulent, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I wish I could Zeb skip. But we'll do this the old-fashioned way. I should really get the practice hack and work on things like that. Alright. Oh, I don't even have to use charge on this. We can just, nuke Mother Brain with supers. And a few extra for good measure. Are you gonna start firing that beam here? Did I screw something up? Would not be out of the realm of possibility for me to screw something up.
Emergency. The self-destruct system protocol
Okay.
has been initiated. Please
Was it in
evacuate the
Torian?
premises immediately.
No. Oh, it's Criteria that had the ship.
Welcome to God's
Oh, thanks for the
country.
follow. Oh, so we go back to Meridia here. Yikes. Usually when I'm doing the season 4 type settings, I've been getting a lot of really close, like, ship and map within 3 rooms of each other. And this seed was like, no, we're gonna be really far away. Try to get a little bit of momentum here. It's hard to just kind of follow the path I was on too, because I've been through this area so much. I know we went down to the bottom of this. And this looks like it's going to be under 120, which for me is really, really good. I think my fastest map run, I had one that was just shy, was just over an hour. I really wanted that 1 hour, but I forget, what the? I made one really stupid decision that cost me like 20 seconds or something, and I just missed it. Oh, no, this is the wrong way. Meridia's here. I think the meltdown could cause that. I mean, maybe that's not even snow. Maybe that's just ash that looks like snowflakes. Okay, at least I know the ship is right inside of Criteria. I believe we have to go through Big Pink. Okay. I'm glad I give myself extra time to finish these escapes. Yeah, Croc is on the ship with the Edakuns and the Daikara. Croc is perfectly safe. I still remember that once there was that seed that had a hard required Croc kill to navigate, and I spent, how long was it, like 40 minutes trying to look for every possible option to not, yeah, because I killed Croc and then I reverted to get rid of the Croc kill. So I was like, oh, I can get around this. I don't have to kill Croc. And then I had to kill Croc. And that was sad. And rightfully so. Killing Croc should never be an option that's done unless absolutely necessary. Wait, where is oh, Criteria was down here. Okay. We're almost there. Oh, this room first? Come on. Suddenly going through Torian's looking a lot more interesting. I mean, how can someone not like Croc? And that is cause to be put on a wanted poster. There's Live Split. So 118, for me, very good. I mean, it really helps when when you start the seed and it's like, hey, look what we got here. We're gonna give you all of the good stuff. You're gonna have a map right next to you in Meridia that tells you where 19 majors are. Thanks for the GG's, Minty. Croc isn't paying back his debts. So let's see what the collection rate was. And I really want to see the map time. The map time is probably going to be brutal. I really like this like orchestral MSU pack. There we go. Well, I'm sitting here holding X like I am on a link to, like I do on a Link to the Past to speed this part up. So all things considered, a Super Metroid seed and a Link to the Past seed in 3.5 hours. That's really good. For me, at least. Well, thanks, Shredder. Yeah, like, I always try to keep a vibe of, like, I try to keep things relatively clean. At least that might not be popular with a lot of people, with some people, but I always, like, there's certain people I like to watch, but I won't put on Twitch on the TV in the living room, because I know they might say things that I don't want my kids to hear. What do we got? Come on. Criteria, 4 minutes. Brinstar, 23. Nothing, not having to go into Norfair or a wrecked ship is so nice. Oh wow, only 13, saying only 13 minutes of pause menu is not exactly good, but for me, 13 minutes is amazing. Like, usually I'm well above 15. Yeah, chat says those things so I can, it just displays on the screen and I don't have to say it. Deer Force. Oh, my back. I will probably be feeling this tomorrow after spending, God, was it 6 or 7 hours sitting on high school bleachers today? But it's all worth it. $53, that's actually... I like to try to get with like 45 or so, because I need so many things to break the Zabs. My youngest daughter is obsessed with, like, she'll look for things that say 6-7, or if it's 6:07 on the clock, she just starts going nuts. She loves it. But it's 11 o'clock now. I've been up since 2:45 this morning, and I should probably go to bed because we've got another early day tomorrow because we have to get up and go shopping and go get my daughter from her sleepover before she goes to her other dance thing tomorrow. But it was definitely worth it here. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. Thank you to Minty and Mireg for the raids. Thanks to Brawly for the gifted memberships on YouTube. Hopefully, well, I should be back next week Wednesday for Friday the 13th. We are actually gone all of next weekend, which is one of the reasons we did double rando tonight, because I won't be here next weekend. And then, let's see, hopefully things will be back to normal after that, like getting in at least one stream a weekend and then staying with Wednesday nights, except for New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, we'll have to move Friday the 13th night to a different day that week. I'm guessing New Year's Day, because I'm pretty sure my oldest daughter has dance practice until like 8:30 on the Tuesday, but we'll figure that out as we get a little closer. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe, get a good night's sleep, and we will hopefully see you next time. And for those of you on Twitch,